tired of hanging around, so let me know. Oh, and I step and I'm rolling low. I get suspicious and I'm gonna tell you so. If you wanna be my baby, then you gotta be my baby, and be nobody's baby but mine. I'd rather be 6 feet and live around in the bay in love with you. I wish I had died so long ago before I could say I do. I wish I could live a bachelor's life, a life so good and free. If I had my life to live over, a bachelor's life would be alright. If I had not married when I was young, I'd live a joyful life, just traveling around this whole wide world without a big wife. I wish I could live a bachelor's life, a life so good and free. If I had my life to live over, a bachelor's life with me. While I sing, your hopes and dreams will not come true with your fingers stuck in a ring. I wish I could live a bachelor's life, a life so good and free. If I had the life to live over, a bachelor's life would be. If I had the life to live over, a bachelor's life would be. Let her go! Thank you so much, friends, and it was appreciated. So happy to be back with you in the second half of our little country program here. Started out with a number called You Gotta Be My Baby, and then of course followed up by a number of mine that we played at a few weddings we probably should not have. One called The Bachelor's Life. Now of course we'd like to call an old man five-string himself once again to kind of get us started off in the second half of our program now with one of his favorite banjo numbers. I tell you the truth, he starts and ends this one differently every single time I hear him do it. One called The Dear Old Dixie. you so much, friends and neighbors. One called the dear old Dixie. You know, hadn't been too many years ago, the boys and myself had the so-called pleasure of working down in Nashville. Of course, I had high hopes, was kind of looking forward to it, but to tell you the truth, I was quite disappointed when I come home from that trip. First thing I did, sat down at my desk and wrote a song especially for the folks down south. Now, I don't know if they enjoy it a whole heck of a lot, but it's been mighty good to us in Canada, and especially over here in Europe. We hope you're going to enjoy it tonight just the same. One called I Ain't Going Back to Nashville. Across to the opera, pass me by. I ain't going back to Nashville. I ain't going back to that lonesome town. There's nothing but me in Nashville. Up Grandma Street's around. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joel Rose, let him have it now. I'll play for the king in London. Yes, I'll across that deep blue sea, but I ain't gonna play in Nashville where nobody cares for me. I ain't going back to Nashville. I ain't going back to that lonesome town. There's nothing but me in Nashville. But the Grandma Street's around. Oh, Jackson, yes, I'll travel around to all the lands, but I ain't going back to Nashville. Oh, I ain't gonna waste my hand. I ain't going back to Nashville. No, I ain't going back to that old